Hi out there in the YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be going over two main original footage that's from China as well as from the Apollo 11. They're full trips, people, so this is like the start to the end of their whole journey and what was made public you know, to all of us, so that we're so privy to this knowledge, which, like, I use quotes because I think it's all bullshit, obviously, right? But as do lots of other people out there. So in this video I kind of, you know, regardless about flat earth, globe earth, all this kind of stuff, like, although I'm still on like the flat earth team, I suppose you could say, it's a lot deeper than that with me, because I do tend to come at this from a much more spiritual perspective, you know, hence the Om. And in all of the ancient Vedic teachings, in the Upanishads, all that, it is a dream. It's Maya, okay? Illusion. And I don't really think you can make sense out of a hall of mirrors, you know? Like, you know, when you look in the mirror and it makes you all like uber skinny or uber tall and stretched out, and people arguing what they see, when it's a world of illusion, you gotta drop that. But at the same time, I think that people, through having a deep psychological need for the answers, instead of accepting that there are mysteries to the world that are beyond your comprehension, and they're beyond mine, okay? I'm not being all ego about it. There's mysteries to the world. And those can be a wonderful thing, you know? Like Alice in Wonderland. Like, it doesn't have to be so scary as everyone's making it out to be. And I think that a lot of the governments, which are really, you know, just control centers for thought all over the world, different locations, and there's different thought control centers, you know? So obviously China or Russia or United States or Canada. They're all like little different psychological operations, umbrellas, and I think it's been a really long time in the making that they've been trying to create an amalgamation of their systems. So, you know, that way it doesn't matter if you're, you know, if you study the Quran or, you know, any religion, Christianity, because it's all amalgamed together, right, in this whole global world view. That the United Nations and a lot of the founding fathers, this is their dream, and this is their what they have set out to accomplish, and it's based, you know, even like what's his name there, George Sr. talks about that. It's built on the foundations of what the founding fathers wanted. It's not what you wanted. It's not what even they wanted. They're gonna support the original founders of the system. You know, so like the telescope Lucifer and all that kind of fun stuff. People would really much rather have answers spoon-fed to them, even though lots of biblical texts say you shouldn't place your trust in man because he doesn't know. So I'm not asking you to trust me blindly. I'm just asking you to kind of hear me out, use your consciousness that's in your brain, and do your own analytical research. Analyze, okay? So this footage that I'm going to show you, just look at it and hear me out, and give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one that I make. But leave me your feedback as well, and you know, that really does help decide some of my future videos, because, you know, I care what the people out there want. And at the same time, if you ask me to talk about shoe reviews or some of this makeup stuff, as entertaining as it can be, I don't really find that it's really the best use of my time. Even if it might get 100,000 views or 40,000 views to talk about my hair, I think videos like this, even if they get substantially less because of the YouTube algorithm that wants to block it out, I think truth is much better than just distraction. So let's get to that. Okay, so brace yourself here. So this is the Apollo 17 lunar blastoff from the moon. Okay, so I'm gonna slow it down here, just so we can really have a good look at these, you know, the Hollywood magic. So just slow down. Look at all the bright, fancy colors. That's some, whoa, yeah, look at that, fancy. Of course, it took like $19 billion or something, right, to make all this fake, fancy exploding happen, but woo. So then we have the China moon landing, which, you know, I've sped this up. This is about 5 times speed, so, you know, let's open with some CGI moon. There we go, quick image of that. Let's, you know, show the launch, you know, because all the people at ground level, it's pretty important. Gotta see a rocket go up, right? Oh, there's the rocket, it's going up, Look at it go. Oh, and there you can see it curving back towards the Earth. It went through a parabolic arch, just like they all do. Oh, but, oh, camera cut. Right. Just gonna show the fire, and oh, and there's this, oh, some more CGI. That's a nice rendering. They dropped their the payload, the rocket had all their energy in it, and look how high up they are. I think I see clouds. Are those clouds? Is that Earth? And then is it exploding? Like, because all they're doing is zooming in. That's not actually getting any higher from the Earth. Like, did you see that? Maybe go back, right? And then let's see some 3D imagery. Some fancy pictures. This represents, so they were at high altitude, remember when we saw the high altitude? And now we're at the CGI moon. There's the computer rendering. More computer renderings. We're gonna flip really quickly, and then look at this. We're gonna hover right before we hit. Hover, and then boom. That's the realistic moon landing for you. Here you can see clearly coming off in the Hollywood set. And, you know, if you hadn't seen Google Earth yet, well, let's throw that in there. Not sponsored at all by Google Earth. Right? Ooh, words and paper. And more validation. Yeah, that's some pretty interesting footage we're getting there. It's a nice Hollywood setup. It's a good stage room. Sorry, I'm just a little in awe of how anyone can look at these and really think that that is a reality just because someone else has told them that it is. Like, no critical thinking used at all. Just, you know, it's the new space religion. Like, woo! So yeah, we begin with CGI and we end with CGI. Oh, and now here's the Apollo 17. You know, they're getting ready for their rocket, right? Here we go with the countdown. You always gotta have a countdown, right? Let's get ready for the magic, people. Oh, we got takeoff. Let's see how high up that really goes before they cut the camera. Oh, it's starting to parabolic arch already. Oh, even more so. And we cut to this frame, which is really close up. Really shitty image. Still making a parabolic arch. Even though we zoomed in as much as we could to not show that. Here it is actually going down. Oh, no wait, cut to this. This is sped up quite a bit too, by the way, just to, you know, add emphasis, because normally the original film is actually quite a bit longer than this, but it's going to be sped up here. Ooh, look at that. I'm sorry, I just find so much of this laughable. Like, they were on Earth and then they cut, and then they're just on the moon all of a sudden. Like there wasn't really any transit between the two. There they are taking a sample. Actually, I might speed up this last part too, just a little bit there. That was at 5 times, but I'm going to speed it up to 10 times now. No, so there they are taking their sample. Oh, he fell. Let's do a quick pan around the Hollywood studio. Yeah, nothing odd here at all, you know. There's the Earth pasted up there on the black wall. Gotta take a rock sample, right? 'Cause trillions of dollars or whatever, taxpayers' money. Gotta at least get some rocks, right? Kind of boring and repetitive. Like, everyone already knows many of the stuff with the moon landing and shadow inconsistencies and just wires. That it's not done now. That all of this happened on Earth. Yeah, like kind of. At least Star Wars and stuff put like so much more effort into the graphics. Like, I guess people back in the day didn't really need that much convincing. They just needed a pixelated image to really, you know, drill in the message of Big Brother, everything that they're trying to teach us. Like, what science is this? Like, I mean, really? Like, this is what they'd be showing people? I mean, even if this was, like, if it were real, is this really the type of video footage they'd be getting? Like, just really, like, crappy, far away, grainy imagery, some CGI. I mean, does that look real to you? Like, oh, and then look, this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part. It's when they're showing the moon. Like, who's filming this, by the way? Like, if they're leaving the moon and that's supposed to, what, did they launch a camera to record them first? Yeah, so here we have like a model moon. Like, this isn't even, like, look at this. Like, even people with zoom cameras. Like, I have a zoom camera, can zoom into the moon. That's a model of the moon. Like, just look how they, you know, and it's obviously being used with an optical device. Like a monocular, because they keep zooming in and out. But really, all this imagery is from the same distance. They're just zooming out of a model. And you could tell by their very shaky, well, it's more noticeable because it's like 10 times sped up, but quite a shaky hand. And is this what? Is this supposed to be from a satellite? Like from them returning to the Earth? Like, that doesn't seem so. It looks like a model on a wall. And yeah, even zoom cameras can do better than that nowadays, right? Because that was a model. this is what most people will point towards as evidence, which this is just a television screen, people. Evidence. Oh look, now they're back at Earth under the clouds. Quite a transit they showed there. Sarcasm, I hope you caught that. But yeah, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll do more kind of ripping up videos that I see that I think are really flawed. Like, because back in the day, people watching this would have had like tears of emotion in their eyes. And it was just all crap, like an emotional movie, Hollywood. Like, yeah. But I don't think that we should be, you know, thinking of these people as national heroes when they're not. They're just national liars. Like, so, yeah. I hope however much they paid them to lie to everybody was well worth it.